Yeah, yeah. Hold on, you too close, too close. I don't know, yeah. Had to run it up. How it roll, yeah. It's like after you pop off, they all act like they know, yeah. And your post feel like Apollo, and they all love the blow, yeah. You just be talking shit, but ain't never met, man. That you know fuck your bitch and now you resent, man. I know that people, but they don't represent, man. That boy said we gonna make them upset, yeah.
James Harden with a cold-blooded
So the beauty of this video is that it is my team friendly and Play Now Online friendly. I usually play my team. I don't play Play Now Online until I get completely bored of the game towards like a month before the next game comes out. But this video will teach you the nuances of cheesing with Nick Van Exel, who is solely in my team, and Harden, who is also in my team and Play Now Online. I've personally been given 50. Yes, I actually have been given 50 by Harden in Play Now Online. About 3 times actually. Once was a girl. That's a different story though. This video might help people who use Nick Van Exel a little bit more because his moves are a bit more abusive, but Harden, there are some people that seriously just cook with him and I can't stop them. So these are just dribble moves that will help you speed boost and make it easier to score, because with Harden it's all about his speed boost and hesitations, starting off with his between the legs behind the back combo. Next up is his double between the legs combo. I don't use this one that much, but I like it just because he steps back with it so you can kind of shoot off of it if you're reckless. And finally, his normal pullback size up where you just hold RT and flick the right stick back is the same one as the Isaiah Thomas and I think Monte Ellis and the Steph Curry as well. That one you can literally spam until your heart's content and never stop. Now simply put, with Harden, your whole goal is just to know when to speed boost with each of his animations, because almost all of them can do it. So I'll take you through one simple ass dribble combination and show you what I mean by that. I personally like to start out of his combos with that pullback size up just because I can do whatever I want off of it, and you get that step back animation, that clean one, when you're stepping back towards the hand with the ball. Now you saw me do that between the legs combo just now. That was me attempting to speed boost and it just didn't turn out the way I wanted to, so I just went on to step back again and hit the shot. Let me show you what I mean by what you're looking for. So if by now you somehow don't know what a speed boost is, it's basically when you do a dribble animation with a player and before they put the ball down to bounce it again, you speed boost out of that animation and just drive recklessly. Basically you're just driving whichever direction that the ball hand is before they bounce it again. Coming out of the animation triggers the speed boost if they're either quick enough or their ball control is high enough. So watch this series of moves with Harden. They're all the moves that I mentioned to you and all of them are speed boostable. From the pullback to the between the legs combo and even that escape hesitation dribble that I taught you guys in episode 2. So I'm going to slow this down because Harden's moves are really kind of quick and they will just leave you in the dust. I was coming off a live dribble and did that behind the back to create the space off of the escape dribble. If you don't know what that is, watch episode 2. Now from here I went into the pullback gatherers. I usually do this to see what my opponent is doing, and this is usually when I'll call for a pick. And then when I do that between the legs behind the back is when I'm triggering, hey, I'm about to fucking blow by you. If I didn't catch my guy with that, then I hit that same escape dribble, and if I can't boost out of that escape dribble, boom, behind the back, and you have to be open. There is no way, unless they're playing the best on ball ever, you are open. There are too many moves there that are cheese to not be open. Because the point really isn't to break ankles, that's just the fun part if it happens. The point is just to make a play. After all those moves, you have to have created a lane for yourself. There's no way something wasn't made after that series of moves in a pick and roll scenario. Even worse if you're coming down court at them and it wasn't set in the half court. I think the my team Harden does it a little bit better because it might be his ball control stat, but the final clip in freestyle where I did his size up and then carried the ball into that jump shot is the perfect example of his speed boost. Now moving on to Nick the Quick, there's literally only like 2 moves you really need to know. One being his pullback size up. This one is the best one in the game because now we're getting into some park move shit. After that is his double between the legs combo, and I like it just because you see that hesitation that he does with his 97 speed with ball and acceleration. He can boost right out of that shit easy. All of his moves are pretty good. related, to be honest with you. All of them can be used in some form of a scenario, but I've found I've had the most fun just kind of using these two, and they're so easy to string together that you might as well just use what works instead of mixing it up too much. So basically, when using Nick, every time you start any type of a move, keep in mind his pullback gather. That should start everything for you, because if you drive the direction with the ball, the hand that has the ball, after you do that pullback animation, he will speed boost. He will just blow out of that shit, ayo. But he will blow out of that shit and blow by people. All you need to do is get the timing down, and that's the reason I put Harden and Van Exel together. Not only just because they're lefties, but they're lefties with moves that create shots or create lanes. I personally shoot more when I have Nick and drive more when I have Harden. Here's a breakdown of what a series of moves with Van Exel would look like. I start off with his pullback gather, and I love stepping back with the hand with the ball because it looks cleaner. And I drive by and do the between the legs behind the back when I meant to do the double between the legs, but both of them kind of work the same way. It's just the double between the legs has the hesitation to it. But the entire series of moves stemmed from the pullback gather animations. That's how you should start everything, because even the computer isn't good at guarding those. If you guys watch my Team Online videos, then you've already seen what I've done to people with this Van Exel. I have them jumping with that pullback, not even just going the wrong way, jumping. Basically, if you find anybody with that pullback gather animation, they're OP, because you can spam that to your heart's content. It can speed boost, it can do everything. That move is killer on anybody, and for somebody like this Ruby Nick from Blacktop with 99 mid-range and a 93 pointer, is a GG. Just don't even try playing on ball. That's the only way you can hope to stop me off ball it. And I'm pretty sure that the Sapphire Nick Van Exel should have the same moves as well. And that's why you guys saw me love Ruby Devin Harris in the beginning of the year, because he had this animation and it was hard to stop on ball or off ball.